Hey you guys, I wanted to do a video today to kind of showcase all the fun things that you can do with ShadowSense. So I've already got my color correcting tinted moisturizer on and some lip tints on because I just wanted to have that ready. So I'm going to start with Candlelight ShadowSense. Well, it's not going to show you. So it is, for me, with my light skin tone, it's a really nice concealer. So I just use it on my spots. And the nice thing about the ShadowSense is that it stays all day. It'll stay in place, so it's a good concealer. The one thing that I've noticed about it is it can be easy to use too much of this, and then it gets cakey. So you just want to make sure you're dabbing just the slightest amount on. The coverage is actually really great. So as long as you're not using too much, it doesn't get cakey, and it works as a really great concealer. I really like it to cover up spots. And even on some days when I don't even feel like putting on any of the tinted moisturizer, I'll just use the this to just cover up any spots that I have, and then that's it. So I like to go under my eye, and it's a cream to powder finish. So it goes on kind of creamy, but then you just rub it in. That's what you do on your eyes too when you use it for an eyeshadow. I think that's good. Well, I got one more. I got lots of spots I feel like I have to cover up. Okay, so I already like that. It covered the biggest spots I had around my cheek. Okay, so the next thing you can use this for that I really love, I'm going to use Garnet, which is a really pretty dark brown. So I use this brush, and I'm going to do some contouring. So I don't like to get too crazy with my contouring. So I just put a little bit of that on the brush, directly on the brush. And then I just put it right on my face. And I say not too crazy because I basically just do under my cheeks. I do like it to be dark. So I put kind of a lot on, but then just blend it up. And see, it blends out really. I like this color because it's not ashy. So it looks like a good natural it's a good natural contour color to contour with. And this brown, the ShadowSense, is really great to use on your eyes as well. But I really like it for contouring. So I'm just trying to get it evened out. And that just gives me, well, this girl who doesn't like to work out, it gives me a little bit of a look like I'm skinnier than I am. So it just gives me some shadow right here. You can see just that if I was skinnier, it would be there naturally, but since I'm not, it just gives the illusion of that. So I'm going to use this same brush. I'm just kind of scrubbing it on my hand. And now I'm going to go with this is more ShadowSense. It's called Pink Posy. It's kind of a brownish pink. So it's actually really pretty. I like it as an eyeshadow, just all over my lid. I'm going to do the same thing I did before. Just put a dab, just so tiny amount, you can't even see, on the brush. And then put that as some blush on my cheeks. I like this color because it is not too bright pink. And I really can't do very bright pinks with my skin. So this is a good, I like that it's kind of got a brown tint to it. I feel like it complements my skin very well. And it just gives me a little bit of some color on my cheek, but nothing too drastic. So just right on top of that contouring. All right, then I'm going to go in with Mocha Java Shimmer, which is probably my favorite ShadowSense. It's a really pretty medium brown that has a shimmer. And so this I'll just put all over the lid of my eye. And again, I wiped the tip of it off because you really don't need very much of the product. So put that on both sides, just all over the lid on both sides. And then I'm going to let that dry. I'll probably go in, I've got this fluffy brush. I like to kind of just blend it out a little bit on top. Okay, then the next thing I'm going to do is go in with Onyx. It is our black ShadowSense. I really like this for an eyeliner because it stays all day and even into the next day if I wanted it to. So I've got this flat brush that this really is very, very, you need just a small amount. So I, again, just put a tiny bit on the brush, and then I'm going to put it just at the corner of my eye. And I've noticed if I do this and I kind of go crazy and blend all over, then it doesn't look right. So you really just want to keep it concentrated right here on the corner of your eye. And it's just a tiny, tiny bit. But do you see the difference? There's none, and there's with the black on the corner. It just gives a little bit of depth. That probably was even too much. It has to be the smallest amount because it is black. So you don't want too much. So just concentrate right there on the corner. And that's it. So I really like the depth that gives. Now, what I'll do is I'll take the same Onyx, and I've got this brush, and I'm still working on finding something that works really good, but this is actually just a very small pointed brush, and I'm going to put some of this black, the Onyx ShadowSense, on the brush. Can you guys? And then this is what I use for eyeliner. Let me get a little closer. So I'm just going to go follow the bottom of my eye, and that's where the curve is going to come out. So I just line this up with the bottom of my eye, and then I'm going to go out. And then I just go across my eye. Okay, so I'm just going to do the other eye. I'm also going to use the product that's left on the brush to line my bottom eye. The thing about ShadowSense is it's a cream to powder. So when you put it on, it's creamy, and you've got about a minute or so before it sets, and then it doesn't move. So if you make a mistake, you can just quickly clean it up. Like here, I made the line a little too fat, so I'm going to use my finger to clean that up and make it thinner, and do the same on the other side. All right. So there's how I use ShadowSense pretty much every day. And there's so many varieties that you can do with the different colors. So you can use that color that I used on my cheeks. You can use that on your lids. The brown that I used to contour, you can use that as an eyeliner, or you can use that instead of the black in the corner of your eye. I really like, the idea of not having to buy like a whole bunch of different colors. So that's why, just depending on what it is you want to do, you could just get 2 colors and totally have lots of versatility, and then just build up to more. And I love that so much about the Synergens products. With the lip colors, you can do that. You can layer them and get lots of use out of just a few colors. And with the ShadowSense, it's the same. So I love this stuff. I love that it doesn't crease and it stays all day, and it's not going to go anywhere even in this hot Texas weather. And I love the crisp lines of the eyeliner, and anyways, I love it all. So if you guys have any questions or anything else, just of course let me know. We'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Love your lips, Spider.